Hi guys, thanks for tuning back in. The reason we make this video is because we get a lot of questions from customers with Mercedes-Benz E-Class W210 chassis, so it's the older style Mercedes. And we often get questions asking for diagnostic tools for those vehicles. Now, the older Mercedes vehicles, they run kind of different diagnostic systems to the current Mercedes fleet, or the much more modern, newer Mercedes-Benz. So with that in mind, it's kind of a little bit more difficult to get a diagnostic tool that actually works on these vehicles. But we do have a solution here. And it's a really clever solution actually, because this tool here, the MB version 1.0 package, which I'll put the link to in the description below this video, is normally set up for use on newer Mercedes vehicles. So anything from kind of like, I don't know, 2001 kind of onwards. But if you've got an older style Mercedes-Benz which doesn't have the 16-pin diagnostic port, those vehicles run a 38-pin diagnostic port. And if you've got one of those vehicles, then this package will actually work on your vehicle. So not only does it work on the newer Mercedes, but it also works on the older Mercedes with a 38-pin. And I'll come to that in a second, okay? So how this works is basically, in normal cases, what you would do is you would take your cable here. All of this comes inside the box here. So you take your cable, you plug it into one end of the diagnostic tool, and then the other end, which is a 16-pin style port, this plugs into the diagnostic port in the Mercedes-Benz newer vehicles, okay? But obviously the older vehicles, the older Mercedes, don't have this kind of port, so we have to use an interface which is like an adapter, okay? Now this is a 38-pin adapter, all right? And what this does is this has a chip inside of it which allows communication to take place between the tool and the vehicle, okay? So what we do is, instead of plugging this into the diagnostic port of the vehicle on a newer vehicle, if you've got an older vehicle, you now plug this into this adapter here, okay? And then you plug this end into the diagnostic port of your W210 E-Class. So under the hood or under the bonnet, next to the fuse box, you'll find like a round cap which you need to remove, and then this just slides into that port. And then once you connect this in, this tool will come to life, and then you'll be able to start diagnosing all of the systems like engines, airbags, ABS, transmission, you name it, on your older Mercedes. It's a really good solution actually, because there are other tools out there that can do it, but they're cumbersome. They come in big boxes with a load of cables. You've got to load, in most cases, illegal software onto older style laptops, which not many people have anymore. So it's not really a viable or user-friendly system. Well, this, you can just take it straight out of the box and you can plug it straight in and it will work straight away, straight from the box, okay? But that's just really just to show you the quick recommendation for this tool. It's a really good package actually, and we do sell a lot of them to like C-Class owners, so W202, W210, 140, and a couple of other older Mercedes as well that have the older style 38-pin port. But I'll leave that information with you. I'm going to put the link to this whole package in the description below this video. Thanks for watching guys, and I hope this helps.